Hello everyone, it's me, Silwolf, and in this video we're going to compare CHiP and Zuma. So we'll do the shoutouts and then I'll compare them. A few people have asked for this. Now the shoutouts go to Andrew Berg, Scar the Winged Wolf, Arco and his new Loomband earrings, Oak Deer, Super Gamer Omega, Aldina and the Plushies, hashtag NewTuber, Happy Tail aka T-Bay the Furby, Ariana Turner, Selby Mbe, I think I pronounced that right, Aiden Face, Josh17XD, Minecraft Starter, Purple Yoshi 64's Furbies need support, by the way, because I think her dad threatened to throw them out or something, so yes, so they need some support. Cat Plays and Della Zarnik. Right, put that over there. Okay, so we've got Zuma, who is made by Spin Master, and CHiP, who is made by Wowie. Now, when we look at these two robot dogs, both of them are, I mean, CHiP came out a couple of years ago, Zuma came out a while before that. Both of them are pretty sturdy. I mean, Zuma has got multiple points of articulation. He's got wheels, much like CHiP as well. Although Zuma can go forward and backwards, he's got a bending body, like that, so he can turn corners. He can't go from side to side. CHiP can go from side to side, so he can go like that. Because of these little wheels here, that's what allows him to go back, forth and side to side. And he can go around in circles as well, because I've got him to do that before. Zuma can go around in circles. He lives up to his name, he zooms everywhere. Both of them have LED eyes, you can see there, which is how they show their emotions and expressions. They've both got springy tails. I like this one, it's very springy. I've also got Shadow as well, but his tail isn't as springy. Zuma has a back sensor here. He's got head goes up and down. That's when you want to give him a command, so you push his head down like that, and then you give him a command. CHiP has a head sensor, so he will do various things when you stroke him like that. He's also got a nose sensor. I've been training him to make that kissy noise when you touch his nose. He doesn't have a back sensor. He knows when he's being picked up. He also knows when he's been swung around as well, even though I have trouble with that, because he's supposed to do things when if you hold him in your hands and then go around and round in a circle, apart from getting dizzy, he's actually supposed to do things, but I haven't managed to get him to react to that yet, so I may be doing it wrong. Now, if we look at the underside, you can see that he's got his battery goes in that big compartment there. Those two sensors on the back are for his charging station, and he's got this little rubbery bit at the front, which is where his on-off switch is. That there is the Wowie symbol, and it's also a magnet for his ball as well, so that he can keep it up against him when he's rolling around with it. And he's got a speaker under his chin. Looking at the underside of Zuma, he has the sensor on the front there, which is so that he can detect whether he's about to bump into something. It's a light detector. He's got a similar little rubbery thing underneath with his on-off switch. And if we look here, he's got the speaker under his chin, so that you can hear him, obviously. He's got floppy ears, and his ears, they do move a bit, but they're more sort of springy. So, there we go. In the box you get Zuma with his charger. In the box with CHiP you get CHiP with his his charger, his energy station, which is his charging station, the ball, and also the watch, and a charger for the watch. The ball takes batteries. So he's got more accessories. He just comes by himself. So let's switch them on. It's a bit of a pain having to do this with the camera, holding the camera in my hand. But it wouldn't really have done to actually have the camera on the tripod. There's his on-off switch. Move that way. And he's awake. And then we've got Zuma. Some people have said they have trouble with this little bit, the Zuma battery cover. But it's alright, you've just got to sort of push it in the corners or it'll come back out again. There we go, like that. So there we go. Now when you switch them on, Chip is ready to go. Sit down. There we go. As for him, you've got to do this. There we go, to wake him up. And he's ready to go as well. You can see he's got his LED eyes there. He's looking all around. And he will run off and do things. He does move a lot like a real dog. He's very wiggly, just like a puppy. Now Chip just tends to sit there until you give him commands or switch his ball on or whatever. For voice commands, you can give him a name or you can say, "Hey Chip, stand up." And he stood up. Zuma does kind of react to his name, but it's not quite as reliable, especially if you've got the shadow version or the other one that they do. I think they do several actually, they do some Paw Patrol ones as well. He responds best to Zuma. So you can press his back button like that, and he does a little sort of freaking out thing. Zuma also comes with a card for quick training commands, which I've got with me because I haven't trained him for a bit, so I need that. So basically, when you give Zuma a training command, you press that, he gets question marks. So, come here. Now when he doesn't understand it, they have X's in them. And his eyes have gone out now. So, okay. Okay, come on. He's not really cooperating. Yeah, push down on his head. Well, he did come here after a fashion. I sort of backing up against Chip there. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with him this morning. Well, basically, you press down on his head and you give him a command, and that's how you give him commands. I love you. There you go. He was obviously already in command mode, and that's why he was not reacting properly. Play dead. I said play dead. Never mind. Anyway, let's move on to Chip. Now he is far more reactive as far as the voice commands go. And you can also give him a name. Yondu. I love you. And also he's got his ball. So you can switch the ball on. Now Zuma's batteries last about a half hour before he wears himself out and has to be recharged again. Chip's batteries do last longer than that. I think they last about an hour and a half. Put the watch on. Now he knows where I am. I think the watch might need charging actually. Yeah, it does. So when the watch flashes red, it means it needs recharging, and you've got to charge it via this. But yes, basically with the watch you can issue him commands and he knows where you are. He'll also follow you around. And you can control him as well by making him go backwards and forwards. And suddenly Zuma farts. Yondu, fetch. He won't bring it back to me, unfortunately, because I'm not wearing the watch. But when you've got the watch on, he knows where you are and he'll bring it back. Also, the CHiP has an app for the phone where you can feed him and do other bits and pieces with him and also issue him a new name. Zuma doesn't. He's quite basic. But then again, Zuma's a bit cheaper than CHiP anyway. So CHiP retails at about £200, whereas that little chap over there is about £100. The Zuma comes in different models. He comes in Zuma, Shadow, there's another type of model, I can't remember the name, and I believe they do Marshall and Sky as well from Paw Patrol. CHiP comes in this colour here that you can see with his bum pointing towards us. The chocolate chip, which is an Amazon USA exclusive, and also a black and white version as well, which I'm not entirely sure where they sell, but a fellow YouTuber did tell me that she had one, and I saw it in her videos, so I think the black and white one's quite rare. And you can see one of them won't stop moving, and the other one doesn't move unless you issue him a command or get him to play with the ball. But if you leave CHiP alone for 10 minutes, he will explore himself and have a look around. Hello. So yeah, they're both very entertaining robots. If you want one that rushes around and does loads of doggy things, wiggling about and never stops moving, then Zuma is for you. If you want one that listens to commands and has a fair few really good accessories and stuff, then I recommend CHiP. But they're both really good robots. I like them both. You see his ball stuck to him because he's got a magnet. Oh. He just licked Zuma. Yondu, I love you. Sometimes he gets annoyed when you touch his nose. Sit down. Yondu, let's dance. Whoops. Yondu, let's dance. Okay, maybe I'm giving him the wrong command. Yondu, yoga. I think he just keeps thinking that I'm asking him to lie down. Yondu, yoga. And if you don't play with Zuma for a while, he goes to sleep. Like that. He's gone to sleep. He wore himself out. So yeah. So that's CHiP and Zuma together, and I like both of them, but you can make your own mind up. Anyway, this is Silverwolf signing off, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone!